нет, абсолютно всерьез. Ситуация help, ситуация сос. Я себя не пойму, ты откуда взялась? Почему на тебя повелась? Выключается свет, я куда-то лечу. Без тебя меня нет, ничего не хочу. Это медленный яд, это сводит с ума. Они говорят, виновата сама. Они говорят, виновата сама. Я сошла с ума, мне нужна она, мне нужна она, мне нужна она. Я сошла с ума, мне нужна она, мне нужна она, мне нужна она. Я сошла с ума, мне нужна она. Без тебя я не я, без тебя меня нет. Они говорят, это бред, это солнечный.
Good evening, my favorite viewers. Today we will review Chinese VW. The brand name of this car is Jetta. The model name is VS7 Glory Brilliance. The name of the car is indeed long and hard to remember. Everything else about this car is interesting, cheap and surprisingly reliable. We have parts from Lamborghini, Audi, Bentley and of course Volkswagen. Before we start, I would like you to subscribe to my channel and press that like button. Thank you so much, I do appreciate it. I make videos in Uzbekistan. And many of you will have questions, what this car is doing in Uzbekistan. Well, to avoid sanctions that Russia have right now, Chinese companies started aggressively importing exact European copies to Russia and ex-Soviet Union countries. And this is how we have brand Jetta in this video today. Design of the car is shocking and you need to get used to it. It is not ugly, but you cannot call it masterpiece of automotive industry. For me, it is a modern, smaller copy of Skoda Kodiaq that actually is a little bit better than Skoda. Our car is fully loaded. In Uzbekistan, price is $30,000 and in China, same car costs about $23,000. And that is very disappointing. In our full trim, we have this black radiator grille and black wheels. In lower trims, we have chromed grille and chrome wheels. In my opinion, the chrome package looks much better. Front and back are not proportional to each other, but everything is aggressive. Side design gives impressions that back seats have enough space for tennis match, and surprisingly, you do have a lot of space. This car is a long version, it's named VS7, and that is 28 cm longer than the short version VS5. They have the exact same engine, everything else is the same. So we have lightweight 18-inch wheels that are capable to conquer all corrupt road imperfections. This wonderful stallion really liked this car, or maybe the rider liked it. Anyway, I was happy when this horse came to the car. I would like you to comment what do you like best about horses, riding them, looking at them, or in some cases eating them. And in Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan we do consume horse meat sometimes.
Don't give me that look, it was a fucking horse! What are you, a vegetarian? You eat beef and sausage by the fucking...
At front we have McPherson suspension, at the back everything is independent. For me it is one of the best suspension setups. Handling is good, not because only of the suspension setup, but because of the light weight. The car weighs only 1,425 kilograms. Wheelbase and balance of torque distribution to the front wheels is splendid, and this car comes only in front-wheel drive. This vehicle will put a smile on your face in every corner because of its agility. You have confidence in every corner when you go aggressive. Same confidence when you think of some politician that is corrupt and eventually you see them in corruption scandal. I went to the mountains with my friends and they drove 2021 Chevrolet Traverse with 3.6 liter V6 engine that generated almost 300 brake horsepower. And we went up the mountain and we went down the mountain and I destroyed them at every corner. Also, we were joined by 2022 Chevrolet Tahoe, the 5.4 liter V8. It was also following us and I also destroyed that car. That was very satisfying for me when their brakes were cooked, and this half Chinese and German orphan was like fat ex-athlete after liposuction. It was very nimble. Under hood we have this tiny German 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. It has VW badge on it, so you will trust this car a little bit more. 1.4 liter engine, it generates 150 brake horsepower and 250 Nm of torque that comes immediately in sport mode and has little turbo lag in eco mode. This engine belongs to a family of EA211. It was in Volkswagen Golf, Volkswagen Polo, Volkswagen T-Roc, Tiguan, and basically it's the exact copy of VW Taos, only with different design. Also it was in Audi A1 and some Spanish Seats and European Skodas. We do not have engine chain, but we do have a reliable engine belt. that needs to be changed every 120,000 kilometers and needs slight checkup every 60,000 kilometers. Turbo will last up to 200,000 kilometers without any problems. We don't have 8-speed gearbox, we have 6-speed automatic transmission from Aisin, and that is the most reliable Japanese transmission you will ever find. Also, you can buy this car with manual. You can abuse this transmission verbally, physically and psychologically, and it will take it without any problems. When you put the car in the sport mode, you feel that car tries really hard, and that's also a nice thing behind the wheel. You will have better acceleration, and the fuel consumption in sport mode is not so bad. On the highway, when I was driving it like a lunatic to keep up with all the big SUVs, it ate 7.5 liters, and during normal driving on the highway it ate 6.7 liters per 100 kilometers. In the city, when you drive it in eco mode, normally it consumes 7-8 liters. In interior we have same VW concept. This is 2024 Volkswagen Tiguan, and this is our interior. You can see the similarities. Top of the dashboard is made from melted Chinese toys that were so bad that they were labeled as biological weapons. But everywhere you use the actual interior, plastics are good. And also in some places we have real leather. And buttons are very firm and give you confidence that this car will last a long time. But everywhere else, when you do not touch the interior, the quality is less than shit. We do have nice features: 10-inch monitor, selective illumination that any color you want, a wireless charge that can charge your phone in any cover, USB ports, dual zone climate control, 360 camera that shows you left side when you turn left and right side when you turn right, and it works at speed of 20 kilometers, that's it. When you go higher, the system does not work. I love the front camera because it helped me to avoid all the potholes and drive it safely without crashing the car. Also, we have heated seats, huge panoramic roof that is actually bigger than the roof, auto hold, 8 airbags, adaptive cruise control, crash prevention systems that actually are not annoying, and of course we have useless feature that reminds you to stop and take a nap or drink a cup of coffee when you drive it for too long. Also, in some places we do have Alcantara and bronze lines around the interior. This car does not smell like a cheap Chinese knockoff, it does smell like a good quality European car. It reminds me a little bit of Volvo. Sitting at the back of VS7 is a pleasant surprise. You have enough back space for long distance. Trunk is huge and we have small spare tire. In my local market research, other competitors are more expensive. I think globally it's the same thing. Let me know in the comments, am I right or not? After a hard review and driving this car almost for a month, naming this car Chinese is as logical as traffic lights in GTA games. And I'm very familiar with VW brand. Many years ago in Dubai, for some time I had VW Golf GTI. That was actually a floated vehicle. It had detachable interior that was falling apart. Paint was leaving the car, but suspension, gearbox and engine worked perfectly, and it had 200,000 plus American hard-driven miles. When I went to the mountains, I loved that even on the straight road, the Chevrolet Traverse with its mighty V6 could not go away from me. And its fuel consumption was horrible and mine was very.
There is a footage of me in Russian version where I'm aggressively entering the corner. Входим чуть-чуть быстрее, чем обычно. Оп, очень... Нормально оно зашло. And it was just perfect. It handled really good, grip was nice, everything was really good. The only downside is, I mean not really downside, I mean it's a turbo engine, it has this very small turbo lag. If you put it in the manual and keep it in the 3000 RPM, basically you will always have the power delivered, always have the torque, and you will not wait till like 0.5 or 0.7 seconds in the turbo lag. I love the quality of the interior. Here it's shit, like this is the cheapest plastic you ever find, but everything that you touch, everything that where your hand goes usually, it's made from nice materials. If you will go lower or you will start like you know, assembling or reassembling it, you will find shitty materials in the interior. I mean, same as almost all the VWs in this segment, you have the same thing. The plastics are, where you don't touch it, are really bad. What I like about the interior is very spacious. I love all the stitching everywhere. It's very nice. It's nicely done. Also, I love that when you're on the low speeds, look at the camera. Can you? Yeah. Thank you so much. When you on the low speeds, you turn on it and indicator, and it just shows you the left side, and if you turn the right, it shows you the right side, and that's pretty cool. Also, what I love about this car is simplicity of it. It's a turbocharged engine that will last up to 200,000 kilometers if you take a good care of it. Also, indestructible transmission if you change oil every 50,000, and that's it. I mean, it's just simple as that. And another fact that I love about the Chinese didn't do anything here except put the name on it and made it called Jetta. That's it. For the money that they ask for it, and in this segment, this is one of the best cars that you can buy today. Unfortunately, not in America, only in the Uzbekistan, China, and other ex-Soviet Union countries. In other countries, you cannot buy it. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think about this car and about my video. I notice many of you watch my channel without subscribing, and that's very creepy. So stop being creepy and subscribe. Take care and bye-bye.
Я сошла с ума, я сошла с ума, мне нужна она, мне нужна она, мне нужна она.
That is here. I love all the stretching. Нет, блядь, это не stretching, блядь, как это было, сука, как это называлось, блядь, не stretching, как это называлось, блядь, на английском, как это было, блядь, я забыл, как это было, коптило. Агрессивная баба за рулем заехала, так сделала. Как это называлось? Вот это, блядь, как это называлось на английском?
Вышивка типа.
Не вышивка, не стретчинг. Стичинг, блядь, вспомнил, долбоёб, стретчинг. Держи нормально камеру. Нормальненькая такая она. Смотри, да, какая вообще красивая такая. Блин, еще диски, правда, чуть-чуть этот. У нее, смотри, тормозной диск этот у нее. С этими, с дырочками. А 221 что ли он поставил? Или а 220 он... сзади тоже у него, смотри, тормоза какие. Ты видел? Тоже сними это вот. Ебать. Красивая машина. S500. Лампа. Че? Да. Слушай, вообще разговоров нет. Поехали.